Well, hi Cancers, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of your reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Cancers, let's find out what can you expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates with you, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate with you, it probably is not your reading. And I would check your moon sign because that is your private and emotional self. Oh, Cancers. What is going on here? Okay, so the overall energy of your reading is the Three of Pentacles. Three's a crowd. There's either a person or a something that might be interfering with a relationship, or there's some bickering going on. Some like over, how to proceed forward in a relationship, or how this is usually about relationships. It can be about work so far, but let's just read on and find out. I can change my mind anytime I want. One card can make a big difference as we read the tarot. But the Three of Pentacles is just like not being able to work together, not seeing eye to eye. Sometimes if there's more cards that come out, it can be about a third person or energy that could be interfering with something you're trying to accomplish. So let's just keep reading. Up here in your highest energy, the Five of Wands. These are the two highest energy cards in your entire reading. So whatever's going on here, it feels like bickering. It feels like there's some arguing. It also feels like you're up in your head. And you have these thoughts, and they're conflicting thoughts. There's anxiety and confusion associated with this card. So these are the two highest energies. Let's find out what's happening, what's going on here, and what might happen. I have the Ace of Pentacles next to the Five of Wands and right above the Three of Pentacles. Now, it can be about money. You could be having a problem with money with this card and where it's placed. It can be about security and stability. It can be about commitment that you're not seeing eye to eye on. Let me keep reading. Next to the Ace of Pentacles is the Justice card. This is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, the energy of this card is having your sword up. You're going into self-protection mode. You're trying to keep balanced over this whole situation. And with the Justice card here, this is like self-justice. Like, wait a minute. I'm not going to let it get the best of me. So you're taking charge of yourself here over this situation. Let me keep reading. Under the Five of Wands is the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is right next to the Three of Pentacles. And this is deceitful behavior. This is something that what you're confused about. This might be what you're arguing about, what you're not seeing eye to eye about. It might be, if it is a third party or a third something that's interfering, there is deceitfulness here. So someone is not telling all the truth, okay, or hiding something. And I think it comes out. I think you know it. I know you know it, actually, and I'll show you why in just a minute. You may think you know it, but if you think you know it, you actually know you know it, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I have on the other side of the Three of Pentacles, and under the Justice card, this is you pulling back, okay? You've got 9 cups of love here sitting on a shelf right behind your energy. So, it's like you fold your arms and you're like, hey, wait a minute here. I am done. I am taking all that I give and I'm protecting it. And for now, because not seeing eye to eye And it's all over this either commitment or money, okay, one of the two. And there's a deceitful energy going on. Perhaps this is a double-sided reading. That doesn't happen very often, but this could be for both. So I'm looking at it with open eyes. I'm trying to see exactly what they're trying to say here for you Cancers. So this can be a wish come true, but this is under the Justice card and next to the Three of Pentacles. So I'm saying that you are, in order to protect yourself, you're putting the care and the love that you had in either your work or a relationship, kind of putting it on a shelf behind you. And you're like, well, wait a minute here. Something needs to get settled before, you know, I hand out any of those cups anymore. So under the Seven of Swords is a High Priestess. And this is why I know that if you feel or suspect that there's some sort of deceitfulness, or they're hiding something or not telling you everything, you're probably right on the money, because the High Priestess is the card for intuition and knowing. So if your intuition is telling you something like they're holding back, there's something they're hiding, you know, or being deceitful, it's probably true. And so what this card suggests is to listen to your intuition. Don't ignore it. Don't shrug it off like you have no proof, because that's where a lot of your answers lie, is right within your intuition. It's right. The High Priestess is right next to the Judgment card, and the Judgment card is right under the Three of Pentacles. This situation, okay, is a spiritual lesson for you. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are all around you. They have been blowing this horn down on you to awaken you to something, and I think it's this, what's going on here, and I think you are awakening. You're going to listen. You are listening to your intuition. You are getting this out in the open. You are becoming the self-protection mode, and you are putting your cups of love for somebody or something on a shelf behind you, because you're learning your spiritual lesson. And part of the spiritual lesson, it could be like, why didn't I go with what my gut was telling me a long time ago? So listen to yourself. Your intuitions run high. Next to the Judgment card is the Four of Cups. This is right under the Nine of Cups. The Four of Cups now is, like I said, not wanting to hand or accept their cup, you know, but by reaching out for this cup, you'd be also, you know, exchanging cups. So there might be an apology coming in, or there might be, they might be coming back in for whatever reasons. I'm still not sure if this is love or money. That is so weird. And whatever it is, your arms are still crossed. It's right under the Nine of Cups. You're like, I don't need that 10th cup. I got 9 right here. And it's right next to your Judgment card. This is about your spiritual lesson, and you're taking charge of yourself and getting your life balanced here. I feel like you just kind of like, no, I don't want that cup because I'm getting balanced, and I have learned some sort of lesson here about this whole situation. Oh, wow. Let me take out the second part of this reading. Let me see if I can decide if this is like work for some and love for others, or commitment for others, or not. Or what else might be happening? What else do we need to know for our Cancers? Oh, it's love. It's love. It is definitely about love. So this Ace of Pentacles is about, of course, this section of the reading might resonate with some of you as far as work goes, or you know, in earning money, working with someone. But this whole reading is going to be about love. So this is about commitment, security, stability, groundedness. Oh my gosh, is it? Oh my gosh. Okay. Cancers. Up here in your highest energy, we have the Lovers. The Lovers are right next to you, like putting your sword up, paying attention to what's going on. being in self-defense mode, trying to stay balanced, getting yourself rebalanced. The Lovers, this is the card for Gemini. Gemini might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But this is a divine soulmate card. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides again in this reading. Now, it is about a soulmate relationship. It's someone that you've been lovers with in another lifetime when this card comes out, okay? So there might be unfinished business from other lifetimes going on here. But your guardian angels and spirit guides, this person that you're going through all of this with, is part of a spiritual lesson for you. This card, the Lovers, is right next to the Ten of Pentacles. Now look, we had the Ace of Pentacles. There's some kind of disagreement on how to move forward or whether to move forward in this relationship. And you're kind of backing off here a bit. And so we got the Ten of Pentacles right next to the Lovers card. The Ten of Pentacles, this might as well be the Ace of Pentacles, except this is about security, stability, groundedness. This is about commitment. This is union between two people. There is extended family, there's pets, and there's a little child here. There might be children involved. But this card is a card of marriage or commitment. And it is strong. But there's something going on. You're not seeing eye to eye here, and it has to do with the commitment. I have the Three of Wands next to the Ten of Pentacles. So this is your energy. You're hanging onto a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings, and you're just kind of gazing out there, while you're trying to keep balance. You're going into self-protection mode, and you're gazing out into the world, and you're wondering, is this your ship? Or is your ship still out there? Okay, there's 3 ships out there. So you're just right now wondering if this commitment is the right commitment for you, or if there's the one that you're supposed to have is still out there and hasn't come in yet. So under the Lovers card is the Ace of Cups. You do love this person. I mean, you have already exchanged love with this person here. This is the Ace of Cups. Runneth over with love. And this is what you're pulling back on. You're feeling like you want to pull back on that because you're confused. I got the Two of Pentacles next to the Ace of Cups, and under the Ten of Pentacles, you're confused about the commitment. There's something going on. You feel like they're hiding something from you. They probably are, all right? Because follow your intuition. That Seven of Swords is right above the High Priestess, and then there's your confusion and stress and anxiety over all this. And I think there's some arguing that goes on about this. So it's like you're up one day with the Pentacle. You're like, yeah, I think it can work out. And then the next day you're like, oh, I just don't see this going anywhere. So it's up and down and all around, rocky water, ships bouncing around out there. Yeah, so you're really confused about the love and the commitment. And then we have the Star right next to the Two of Pentacles, excuse me, and right under the Three of Wands, wondering if this is your ship or not. The Star is the card for Aquarius. Aquarius might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But more importantly, the energy of this card is deep, deep healing. So there is going to be some deep healing taking place while you protect yourself, while you get yourself balanced. It's like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering the essence of who you are, right down to your bare bones. Very spiritual. It's very deep and sincere healing going on here. And it is about the confusion, and it is about wondering, having doubts about this relationship. So you're healing, and you're figuring things out. Under this Ace of Cups, it's all about these pentacles and the love, and your soulmate, your divine soulmate here. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is Earth, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. That might be strong in your chart or their chart or around this reading. The Queen of Pentacles, they're all male or female, by the way, is looking at the second biggest pentacle in the deck. So we have the first biggest, the second biggest, and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow. So you know it's about security, stability, groundedness. And if this is a money reading or work reading, it is about the money or the pentacles or the work. Okay. So for those of you. So the Queen here is really looking at that pentacle, taking a deep, hard look at this commitment. And that is what you're confused about over this deceitful energy. And I think that's what you argue about. It comes out, whatever it is. And you don't see eye to eye about it, or something you don't agree with, or shouldn't have happened, or whatever the deal was that they were trying to hide from you. But you get to it. You get to the bottom of it. So there is a period of healing going on. There is a period of doubt in this relationship going on. But you're still looking at that commitment. And you're still feeling the love. These three cards are all in a row right here. The Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I think you're going to put an end to all this confusion. I think you're going to get things settled, is what I think. This is the card of the end, just like it looks. And it's through conversation. Swords are truth and clarity through conversation. Now, they were hiding things. But it seems to me like there is a truthful and honest and clear conversation about this whole thing. You kind of get on the same page. You decide that you can put an end to this, okay? I think you're moving forward with your sword up, though. You're being a little cautious. But you're moving forward. And you're moving forward away from the confusion about this, what's going on here. And then, so, you know, you probably separated. Or if you didn't separate, you still come together on this issue, whatever it might be. And you do need to heal over it. It's not like you can just snap your fingers, go back to like nothing ever happened. No, you need to heal. And so this is a card of reunion, the Three of Cups. So this means that you're going to be either, whether you're separated or were mentally separated or physically separated, you do come back together. And you do have a meeting of the minds, and you do enter a place of joy with cups of love once again. Wow. I'm glad you're getting through it. And that is what is happening here. And, you know, they are your divine soulmate. There is unfinished business, and this could all be a part of that spiritual lesson that, you know, that they're a part of. Okay, here we go. One more card. The King of Cups. Cancer, this is you. King of Cups, water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is going to be you. So, male or female, just like all the others. So, here you are. You do have a giant cup of love. There's the Ace of Cups. We already know that. So you are kind of holding back. We already know that. Putting your love on a shelf, getting in self-protection mode. And, but the thing is you have the love. And the love is going to come through. You have a lot of love for this person that you're pulling back from. You're going into self-protection mode. But you are going to be coming back together, and you will be able to exchange those cups of love once again. Oh, I'm so glad. Cancer, this is your reading. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance Tarot.